I'm Poh. I'm going to teach you how to make a traditional Malaysian style satay. There's two components to the dish. There's the marinade for the meat and then a peanut sauce. I've already started my marinade, so I've got a good amount of lemongrass here. So I've chopped off the dry green bit. Now this bit, I think is still okay, but that bit not so much. So I'm going to slice it in half and remove more of the outer layers on top. And then I salvaged a little bit more of the lemongrass. With lemongrass, you only use the white bit. Anything that looks sort of that colour is usable. Slice that really thinly. I know it seems like a lot of lemongrass, but it's definitely one of the main sort of bits of the flavour profile. Next, we've got galangal. Galangal looks like this. It's a rhizome and a member of the ginger family. It's got a beautiful perfume to it. It's very hard though. So all you need to do is just take that outer skin off and again, slice that. It's quite important to slice the lemongrass and the galangal finely, just so your blender doesn't have such a hard time. And then the next two ingredients you're familiar with, garlic and shallots. So slice those up roughly and pop those in the blender as well. That's the garlic. Try to run away from me. Okay, that's it, done. Just a really rough chop's fine. So we've got brown sugar, ground cumin, ground coriander, ground turmeric. Wow, this blender's really filling up. Salt and oil. And we're going to see how the blender copes with this. I do find with these rempas you need to give your blender a little bit of help along the way. So just scrape it down, make sure there's no air pockets so that the blender can keep going. Okay, that's nearly ready. Just a dash of dark soy, literally a dash. And that's it, the marinade's ready. For the meat I've used chicken thighs because they're nice and tender, and you want to cut them into quite thin strips like this. No chunky pieces because you want to be able to grill them really quickly. Now I'm going to pour the marinade in and just fold that through. And we want to leave this to marinate overnight in a snaplock bag. Press all the air out of the bag, seal it, and let that marinate overnight in the fridge. To make the pressed rice, we tip your warm rice into your foil-lined tin. Spread it out evenly and then simply press it down using whatever you like really. I'm just going to use this spatula here. Once you've pressed it down, all you need to do is cover it with more foil and let it rest to room temperature before cutting into cubes. I've already started my satay sauce. So what I've got here are the red eschalots, the garlic, galangal and the lemongrass already chopped up, ready to go in the blender. And then now all I have to do is prep my dried chilies. Now, the ones that I prescribed in the recipe, the finger-sized ones can be hard to find. So what you can do is mix these fat ones, which are mild, with the little ones, which are really hot. To de-seed the chilies, simply snip in half and shake the seeds out and discard the seeds. And then all you want to do is snip them into smaller pieces like that. Cover it with boiling water, and then what you end up with is this. So it's nice and soft and it's come a really nice sort of bright red colour. Don't replace these with fresh chilies because fresh chilies just don't have the depth of flavour and colour, and these add a really nice smokiness to the dish as well. So it's all ready to go. All these ingredients we've just prepped go into the rempah, which is a wet spice mix that go into the peanut sauce. So we're going to just blend everything together. We start with the shallots, garlic, galangal, lemongrass, chilies, and oil. Simply just blend that to a smooth paste. So that's now a beautiful fine paste, and all I have to do now is caramelise it. Now to caramelise our rempah, I'm going to turn the heat on to about a medium heat. It can go straight into the pan and just wait for it to start sizzling. Okay, the rempah's ready. How I can tell is it smells beautifully fragrant, it's got a really deep red colour, and also there's hardly any moisture left, and it's just a really sort of pulpy texture. And now I can add the water, 1 litre. And we're just going to bring that to the boil. Tamarind paste, you can just get this at the supermarket. Salt, and only half your crushed nuts. You want to add the other half when you're just serving, so there's a nice bit of crunch. Now the peanut sauce is ready. I'm going to turn the heat off and take it off the heat. Satays are a great outdoor food. I'm out here just skewering away. And what I'm doing here is just skewering 3 pieces onto each skewer. And what you want to do is skewer it so it's kind of got 2 flat sides. So that when you go to barbecue it, you only need to just turn on 2 sides. and they should cook quite quickly. Continue to baste them while they're on there so they don't stick to the grill, and you want this, which is a tiny bit of chariness, but not too much because you don't want to dry the meat out because you would have undone all your hard work. So these little accompaniments, like the pressed rice and the fruit and vegetables, you just skewer into one of those and dip it into the sauce, and they're just little refreshing morsels in between the meat. So this is my little Malaysian satay feast. It's such a beautiful night. I can't wait to dive into it. Yum. Listen to those birds. They're going, Poh, can we have some of your satay? And I'm saying, no, it's all for me.